So these three guys are building this house, right? And they have all their construction equipment laid out. They have all the bricks, all the mortar. It's going to be a natural brick house. And they have an insanely tight deadline. The homeowner's paying an outrageous fee to get this house built. And so they start getting to work, and they're putting in these long days and these long hours in the hot sun and everything. So one day, 2 or 3 days into the project, they hear what sounds like crying from out front. So they all run out to the front, and they see there's this woman, and she's by her car. Gorgeous, beautiful woman. And you could tell she's distraught. So, they say, hey, what's going on? She said, oh, my car broke down. I'm late to an appointment. I don't know what to do. If one of you could help me, I would give you anything. They said, but it's how do we choose? So they start pushing and shoving each other and arguing and yelling at each other. And she's like, guys. Why don't we do this? Whoever can throw the brick the farthest, that's who takes me. So immediately, the biggest bully of a guy busts through everybody. So he picks up a brick, a nice, all the bricks are good and heavy, and he just hurls it off. It goes down a good block and a half down the road. So he immediately starts walking towards the car, and the next guy, not as burly as the guy, but definitely a bigger guy. He's like, wait a minute, I got this. So he stands up and he grabs a brick, and same size brick, and he kind of looks at it. He's like, this is mine. And he chucks it up in the air, and that sucker sailed for like 3 blocks. It was amazing. And the woman, she stands up and she's like, oh, thank you. So he starts to move to her, and all of a sudden the shortest guy, Pee-wee, they call him, he's 5 foot nothing, he weighs 110 pounds. He gets up, he's like, no, I can do this. He gets up, he grabs the same brick. You can tell he's having problems lifting it. So he takes the brick and he throws it, and it never comes down. So 2 fish are in a tank. One looks at the other and says, hey, how the heck do you drive this thing? What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? So the guy runs into the hospital yelling, doctor, help me, I'm shrinking. Doctor calms him down and says, no, settle down. You just have to learn how to be a little patient. Huge Christmas present score this Black Friday. I just got a brand new Xbox for my kids. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be great. It's also the best trade I've ever made in my life. So did you know everyone has hidden talents? Superpowers, if you will? So mine is I can melt ice cubes simply by staring at them. I mean, it takes a while, but it does work. So do you know why a chicken coop has 2 doors? Because if it had 4 doors, it would be a chicken sedan. So I had to talk with my carpenter the other day, and I said, you know what? I don't want carpeted steps. So he gave me a blank stare. My doctor just diagnosed me with an extreme lack of awareness. Where did that come from? So I accidentally deleted an audiobook my wife and I were listening to, and I'll never hear the end of it. I read a study the other day claiming that humans eat more bananas than monkeys. Personally, I don't really like bananas. I had a kind of bad experience once I'll never forget, but that's kind of besides the point. But I have no doubt the study's true, because I can't even remember the last time I ate a monkey. I like these story jokes. You tell a story and you get all involved and you get, set the stage and everything. So let's set the stage here. Stage is like one of those skyscraper construction sites. Picture all the girders, all the plastic sheeting, wind going through, 100-story skyscraper. Do they even go that high? I'm not sure, but if they do this in this joke, they just stay with me here. And because it's a construction site, and because the brand new building, they have to put in a temporary elevator. And these construction sites, they have like these bucket elevators where it's like, you've seen it on TV, there's like fencing around the bottom half, the top half is, middle is kind of open, and the top half, kind of has some stuff on it, and it goes kind of really slow, and it's ratchety, and probably takes several minutes to get from floor 0 to 100. So at floor 0, or 1, is it 0? It's probably 1. 0 wouldn't make any sense because it's a building, and I've never lived on the 0th floor of any 0th. I don't know. I haven't lived on that floor of anything. Woman gets on. She has baby in one arm, lunchbox in the other. She's bringing lunch to her husband, who's all the way up on the 90-something floor, working on this building and working hard to get this building done. So she's tooling along, and baby's, doing baby stuff. About 10th, 15th floor, guy gets on, suit, top hat, smoking a cigar. You can picture the type, No idea what he's doing in this joke, but just bear with me on this. So they go and they make a little chat and small talk. Hi, how are you? And basically a typical elevator silence. But the wind shifts a little bit. And as they go, the cigar smoke starts to blow in the baby's face, and the baby has a fit. Baby starts crying, and woman, tries the pacifier, that doesn't work, tries the bottle, that doesn't work, checks the diaper, no, it's that, and then she realizes it's cigar smoke. So she says, excuse me, sir, would you mind putting your cigar out? And he just turns his back to her. So she manages to kind of block the wind a little bit. Baby's fine. Another 5-10 floors, wind shifts again, cigar smoke right in the baby's face. Baby is having a fit. She's like, sir, you need to put out the cigar. There's a baby here. That's really rude. And the guy's having none of it. He goes, I'm not putting on a cigar. This is a free country. You can't tell me what to do. So she tries to work on the baby, and she's, and now the guy's getting pissed off because the baby's crying. Baby's screaming its head off because, of course, there's this smoke blowing in its face. Guy isn't smart enough to realize that it's his country. He's going to do what he wants. He's smoking a cigar. He wants the baby to stop. So he yells at her. He goes, you need to make your baby stop. She's like, you need to put your cigar out. She's like, you need to make your baby shut up. No, you need to put your cigar out. You need to make your baby shut up. So she slaps him across the face. He's bewildered. He slaps her across the face. She's shocked. She grabs the cigar out of his mouth, throws it outside, watches it go down. He grabs the baby, throws it outside. Now, during this whole thing, there's this bird flying around the construction site. What does a bird have in its mouth? The brick.